29 after the hour, y'all. I'm sorry, 29 before the top of the hour. It's time for the hot spot. What up, Brent?
What up, Ricky? Good morning, everybody. I'm your girl, Brat Tat Tat, and this is the hot spot where we bring you music, movies, and more. Oh, Lord, so let's get off into it. Well, y'all, Brandy is opening up like never before in her new book, Phases. She's revealing details about a past relationship with Boyz II Men singer Wanya Morris. She says it began when she was just 16 and he was in his early 20s. The two initially connected while she was working on her hit song Broken Hearted, but Brandy says the relationship quickly turned romantic and got complicated. Now, I don't know if y'all remember Broken Hearted. They did a remix for Broken Hearted, and when I tell you it was so jamming, it was, and it sounded so good, and that's probably because it was so really real. In her book, she reflects on sneaking around and keeping the relationship a secret and filling in over her head at such a young age. Brandy says that looking back now, she believes in her youth was taken advantage of, and she's calling out what she describes as warning signs that she didn't recognize at the time because she was so young. Now, Brandy also talks about losing her virginity to Wanya. She also talks about how the relationship progressed, and Wanya became prone to comparing her to other R&B hit singers, namely Mariah Carey, which is, my goodness, that's a lot of pressure on somebody to compare them to Mariah. Brandy says the relationship eventually ended after she discovered he was being unfaithful, and now years later she's speaking her truth. She says the shame ends here. The silence ends here. I was a child. He was an adult. And it's time the world understood the difference. Ooh,
oh, wow.
Do you believe? I know you don't believe that because I don't think that's true.
You don't believe what?
That what she just said. I know you don't believe that.
It is absolutely true.
Why would you say
that?
it's not true? Why would she say
absolutely
it?
True. She was my little sister like back then too, and she was absolutely in love with him.
Really?
The hard part about all of this speaking on celebrities for me is that I'm cool with most of these people. Like, I love Wanya. Wanya's on tour. I'm so proud of him. I love his children. They just did a promo with Kaleidoscope, my wife's company. You know, so it gets hard for me because I knew Brandy used to talk about him all the time. She was very much in love. But at the same time today, like, I know Wanya has a family.
That's why I don't believe that. I just don't believe she would
well,
be
this was
saying
back.
that.
This was before he had a family.
Oh,
this was before he had a family.
So it's like, how do we address that? Like,
exactly.
Because she was 16, he was 22, and 22 is, even though it's legal, is still young. You're 22.
I know. I mean,
but I mean that's not different from Jay-Z and Beyonce.
But they were grown, right?
No. Beyonce wasn't grown.
Oh.
She wasn't grown.
Well,
no,
I'm gonna say that story for you.
Allegedly.
Okay. Allegedly.
Yeah.
So,
but what she said, but I don't believe that. I don't believe.
Well,
Brandy
this is what Brandy is saying. This is her truth.
Yeah, but I just
and it's
don't
in her
believe
book, and I do know for a fact that she was in love with him, but I didn't know all of this other stuff had happened, and now she's speaking her truth in her book.
Look,
you believe everything else. You believe a lot of dumb stuff.
Yeah, I know.
But you not believing somebody what they
I
saying in their book.
I don't think
she
Brandy would
lie.
wake up out of her sleep and just, you know what I'm saying. But the thing about it is, if I was Wanya, I would have some apologies, some clarification, some accountability. I was older than her, but I was still young, and I'm sorry.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? At
they
this age,
both were
we,
still young.
Yeah, we in our 50s now.
Right, and he was probably very much in love with her as well. You know, so they were kids.
On the road,
they both
you performing,
were kids.
women lining up, paying money to come see you, not justifying anything.
Right.
But you see somebody that's a star, like, okay, let me go get with her and stuff. You know, everybody remember how they thought when they was 22.
Right.
Or whatever. You ain't looking at 16, you're looking at somebody that's talented and got a good career, and then you're dealing with her, and then you got all these women that's paying money to see you perform and all of this stuff. It's just a good apology, a good conversation, accountability, talk about it.
Yeah.
And try to keep it from happening.
And I wondered, did she let him know she was going to talk about this? I mean, I'm sure
that's my thing.
I'm sure he saw the book. I mean, the book is out. So
well, everything's coming out in the book. Let's talk about this, and honey, and to a psychiatrist and resolve this issue instead of putting it out there. Now everybody got families and stuff, and now this is all coming out.
But this is part of her truth.
Well,
this is part of her truth, and everybody has moved on, and this is in the past, but this happened to her. And I feel like him comparing allegedly. This is what Brandy is saying.
Because let's get one Ye side, and we need to see what he got to say.
Well, then maybe we can do that as well.
And Gary, you can get his side without dismissing hers.
And she could say her stuff without putting it out there. What he's saying, what he did.
Let's not do that. But it's her truth. It's what happened to her.
But
if that was her age, she know how old she was, and she know how old he was. So why would
people ain't gonna forget that? People don't. Everybody remember they first.
All right, y'all. We're going to wrap up this story right now. But for more information on these stories and more, you can go to RickeySmileyMorningShow.com, and you can catch me on all my social media. So Brat. Coming up next, we got Rock T with that HBCU. No, that's next on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Now you know.
And if you don't know, now you know.
HBCU,
Let's ride. Let's ride, baby. It's about that time. HBCU, no. Rock Teasy up in the building, man. You can't go further before recognizing and putting the spotlight on our heroes and sheroes that attended or currently attend our historically black colleges and universities. Yes, we going down to Baltimore, Maryland, home of the Morgan State University, established in 1867. Home of the blue and orange Bears and Lady Bears. Shout out to the magnificent marching machine marching band. Let's talk about one of y'all's former graduates. None other than entrepreneur, publisher, businessman, philanthropist, and advocate of African American businesses. I'm talking about Mr. Earl G. Graves Sr., founder of Black Enterprise Magazine, which covers African American businesses with a readership of nearly 4 million readers. Oh, let me take a few minutes to go down just a snippet of his resume. Director for Aetna Healthcare Insurance, executive board member of the Boy Scouts of America, CEO of the Pepsi Cola bottling franchise in Washington, D.C., named one of the 50 most powerful and influential African Americans in corporate America by Fortune magazine. And oh, by the way, he's a proud member and brother of Omega Psi Phi fraternity, rolling with the Qs. If you didn't know, now you know. If you want me to highlight your favorite HBCU, hit me up on my social media platforms at Rock T Holla. Let's get it.
HBCU, no.
Let me tell you something. The speed limit is a goddamn suggestion. Please get the out of our way. 65 me 80. Everybody know this shit. Road rage? You know when somebody get in front of you, you don't give a who it is or how old they are. You want that goddamn head to fall off. I had a truck in front of me. I couldn't get around them. I almost threw up in my lap. They had an 800 number. How's my driving on the back? I grabbed my phone. I'm going to show you how your mother driving is. They said, Lowe's Moving Company, can I help you? I said, move the over. When I'm behind the wheel, I'm racist. I don't give a You can be black. Move, you ain't seen your kids in 2 years. Hope you're going to see somebody. Move. I don't care if you're Chinese. You built the car. You can't drive it. I got it bad. I'm getting mad right now. Road ragers, we cuss people out, but you can't take it. You do something to me, we got a goddamn problem. Let me be at a red light and it turn green. 1 second later, you honk your horn at me. I wish the you would. I cut my car off, get on the hood, and feed birds for 30 minutes. You gonna be late today, goddammit.
Hey, one of the funniest comedians in the country, that's Tony Roberts. And one thing you don't want to do is go on stage behind him or Lavelle Crawford. Period. Am I lying, Kay?
You're not lying, sir.
You don't want to go, but you see them in the dressing room and say, Leah, let me go first.
Yeah, let me go 2 people ahead of you.
Right.
Hold it.
He's half man, half woman.
It's Gary. I want to hip you to the teeth. It's Gary, baby.
Gary, good morning.
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, America. Good morning to you. It's Wednesday, a beautiful, beautiful day in the neighborhood. And here's what's happening in celebrity news, y'all. People are talking that somebody's finally, y'all, maybe silencing Mr. 50 Cent, y'all. Now, they're saying 50 Cent, honey, he's accusing his beautiful ex-miss, Shaniqua Tompkins, of using court filings to defame him, y'all, with decades-old allegations in that $1 million life right lawsuit. Now, they're saying that that contentious battle between 50 and Shaniqua Tompkins is intensifying, y'all. They're saying as new court filings reveal accusations of defamation tied, y'all, to a dispute over life rights. Now, the rapper, y'all, and the entrepreneur has filed a motion supporting G-Unit Books' request to seal portions, y'all, of Ms. Tompkins' legal filings, alleging, y'all, that she inserted inflammatory and defamatory allegations about him based on purported events from decades ago. Now, according to the filings, y'all, they're saying that he argues those filings, he's arguing definitely about it. They say he's arguing that the claims are irrelevant to the current case, honey, and were previously dismissed in earlier litigation. Now, 50 also claimed, y'all, that Ms. Tompkins is using the case, y'all, to publicly attack him, citing what he describes as a personal animus, whatever that is. Now, he said, quote, if Tompkins' inflammatory and defamatory allegations in her pleadings are permitted to enter the public record without restriction, the resulting harm, y'all, to my personal and professional reputation will be immediately severe and irreversibly, the filings read. Now, that sounds like 50 Cent found somebody to say, okay, we're going to get you back. 50 talk about everybody and do all kind of stuff, but they say, baby, Miss Tompkins, honey, say, I'm going to bring up all kind of old stuff, even though it's some old news, but I'm bringing it up because I want to let you know, honey, what you've done, honey, and all the stuff that you're doing to people, honey, what goes around comes around. So I feel bad for 50 because he's a nice person and he just only tried to do right and speak his truth. But, Miss Tompkins say, honey, we bring this to court. And I want to bring all this stuff up, y'all. So we're going to keep 50 lifted up in prayer, y'all, because he's a good person to some of us, honey. And while we still praying and keeping up lifting folks in prayer, let's continue to lift up Brandy. We're going to continue to lift Brandy up in our prayer, y'all. Brandy, honey, she got a book out. And she is speaking out, y'all. Now, Brandy is saying some things, y'all. They're saying that she's describing it in her newly released memoir about some stuff she experienced, and it was very touching. Now, according to reports, y'all, the singer opens up, y'all, about the highs and the lows of her decades-long career and personal life, including, y'all, that debilitating survivor's guilt that she faced after that fatal car accident. Now, on December the 30th, 2006, y'all recall, she was driving on the 405 freeway in Los Angeles, and they were saying, y'all, Brandy was involved in a collision with a vehicle driven by a 38-year-old Atwab Abalajo. Now, they were saying Mr. Abalajo's car reportedly struck another vehicle before hitting the center divider and was then hit by a third car. Now, reports vary on the exact cause of the accident, but tragically, they're saying Mr. Abdawar later died from her injuries. They say Brandy was found not at fault, but she still faced lawsuits from the family, though all were either settled out of court or dismissed. Now, reflecting on that traumatic experience, Brandy reported y'all writes, guilt. It gripped my throat. It squeezed harder and harder until breathing became a conscious effort. She also said that I no longer felt that I had the right to continue living my life or even to experience fleeting glimmers of joy. She recalled y'all struggling with the knowledge that the woman who had died would never again feel sunshine on her face or hold her children again, y'all. Yes, Brandy said this, and they said Brandy also added, y'all, that while therapy has helped her cope, the grief never left, but it softened. It made room. She said, I stopped asking for it to go away, unquote. Now, she got this book out. Now, it's amazing. Now, Ricky, you have a couple of books out. Brad, you got a book. Special K got his book pamphlet, and everybody got their stuff. Did you put everything in your book?
Not everything.
That's what I was wondering.
You put what you want to talk about in there.
Yeah. Because I would think, we spoke earlier about Brandy and Wanye and the stuff that she said would happen to her when she was 16 and he was 22 years old. I don't know. I just think some things I just would have to take to the grave. But I know if that's your truth and you want to talk about it, you can. You talk about your truth and whatever. But, there's ramifications because it's not just it's your truth, but then there's other people, too, that has to, deal with that as well, have to relive that past that they probably wanted to, to go away. So I know as a child, I know people were saying, honey, something you got to take to the grave. So I think some things that I just probably have to take to the grave, honey, or whatever. But congratulations on all you book writers and put these things on the book.
Authors.
Yeah, authors, yeah. All you authors, honey.
Uh-huh.
And, and it's a good thing. I'm going to put a book out, but I'm not going to tell nothing.
Then it ain't going nobody going to buy it.
Well, I ain't going to tell y'all all the stuff that I've done and, honey, things like that. But, I'm going to put all the stuff.
We know what you did. We know what you did. Oh, yeah, we know.
I'm going to put it in sign language, honey. You just have to read some sign languages, honey. Or maybe we have to translate in a different language. So But congratulations, to everybody, and I'm glad Brent has a book out. She just received her star on the Walk of Fame. So
yes,
this
sir.
is her time. This is her time.
Yes,
so
congratulations.
Come on.
She's doing
yes,
it, honey.
Congratulations.
And all of our books are still on sale in stores. You can get The Way Love Goes, Brat and Judy book. You can get Special K. You can get Rickey Smiley book. All of us have books out, and we are very proud to be authors. God is good.
Could y'all call the name of y'all book so we could know what to look for?
My book is called The Way Love Goes.
Special K.
Yeah, man lost.
And Ricky, yours? Could you have a
Stand
couple
by
of
your
them?
truth and run for your life. And then my second book is called Sideshow.
Yes.
So
You
go out
can
and purchase those
order
books
both
now.
on Amazon.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
All mine.
Anyway.
All that.
Barnes and
Everywhere
Noble.
books are
Anywhere.
sold.
There
Yep.
it is.
Oh, well, congrats.
Thank you, Gary.
Special K, that's for you too. Anyway,
Yes, sir.
Not only do we have a book, we are booked.
All right, then. Okay, we got a book and book.
You better say that, baby.
And blessed.
All right.
Yes.
Right.
You better say that, baby.
All right.
Baby.
And the color today, honey, is one of my favorites. The color today is Crystal Rose, baby.
What?
On the high end, you say Crystal Rose, and on the low end, just say pink. Go out and purchase those books right now today.
Yes.
Thank you, Gary. Y'all give it up for Gary with the T.
Time to get yourself together.
Get it together.
You up this long, sleep. You and your house shoes, those would be better.
Let's go.
Wake up. Encourage each other and be productive. The Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Wanna know where you calling from? So come on and tell us and just wake up.
Good morning, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. This is Patricia Sanders from St. Louis, Missouri. I listen to your thing every day. I love the Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Thank you.
This is Reggie calling from Savannah, Georgia /Aiken, South Carolina, and I just wanted to tell Elfrida to get up out of bed.
This is Wickham Larry from Indianapolis. Want to send a message to Gary with the T to wake up, wake up, wake up.
Good morning, it's Darlene from Baton Rouge, Louisiana. I like to tell my granddaughters, Maddie and Macy, to wake up, wake up, wake up.
Listening on your radio.
Look at Larry call.
What's yours? 'Cause we gon' let them know. When you in Richmond, wake up. In Little Rock, wake up. Hey, Tulsa, wake up. Wake up, wake up, wake up. Come on, Flint, wake up. In Toledo, wake up.
Let's go.
Boys, wake up. Wake up, wake up, wake up.
Hey, Gary, look at Larry they call. now we waiting on your other friend, Bulgin Bernard. So she's out there. We're gonna start out with you because you got the good news.
Okay. So, Ricky, this woman named Shay Taylor spent a decade cleaning rooms as a janitor at Yale New Haven Hospital, right? Now she is headed back to the same halls, but this time as a doctor. She was working nights as a janitor and helped put her through school, and now she just got a residency match at Yale. So that is just a great full circle story. So congrats to her.
Oh, that's, man, to just come from, huh?
She was a janitor at Yale for 10 years, and now she's going back as a doctor. You know, you have to get a match when you're trying to get like an internship or whatever as a doctor. You have to get that match. She got the match at Yale where she was once a janitor. That's just amazing.
Yeah, that's
awesome. Man, God move in mysterious ways. If you work hard and dream big, great things can happen. You know what I'm saying? It ain't all about where you start. It's about where you finish.
That's right.
And the effort you make to get to the finish line. That's some good stuff right there. And I hate to spoil the good news with the bad news with the Brat. What you got, Brat?
I know, Ricky. Well, these days, it's easier than it used to be to track down a mystery connection you met at a bar or who you helped while at work. But it's also easy to find trouble. Now, a woman in Alabama posted a TikTok about being on the hunt for a man named Mike who her friend had fun with while out dancing. Now, the friend did get Mike's info, but she felt like he could have been her soulmate.
Aww.
The TikToker shared a video of Mike, and it's unclear if Mike saw it, but Laura did. And Laura is Mike's wife.
Oh.
In the comments, she said, "Hi, I'm Michael's wife. He's busy explaining this to our 2 children right now." Someone asked if she was sure, and she said, "Oh, that's him. The guy said forever to 10 years ago."
Man.
Someone also said, "I am Mike's grandmother.
Dang.
I am also mad at him." That's funny, but it was probably a joke.
Damn, Mike.
Wow,
Yeah.
Mike.
Always a dude named Mike.
Oh, and then here come Laura. Lord. Laura Ingalls in this one.
All right.
Okay.
Oh, Laura.
Yeah, man. I got in trouble at the Birmingham airport. They won't let me get on the intercom. No more. I had the lady to keep paging Mike Hunt.
many times did she ask for him?
Probably about 8 times. Anybody seen Mike Hunt?
Yeah, okay. All right.
All right, Special K, what's going on in the
Shout out to Porky's.
News?
All right. All right, so let's move on. What's going on in What the Hell News? Former Department of Homeland Security Chief Kristi Noem is speaking out after shocking allegations surfaced about her husband, Brian Noem. Now, according to reports, Brian Noem is accused of living a double life, allegedly had online interactions with individuals in niche communities. Yeah, what that means is he was chatting up women from the so-called bimbofication fetish scene. Now, what this means is adult performers augment their breasts with massive amounts of saline to achieve a Barbie doll-like appearance. Yeah, this dude was cross-dressing. Yeah, this dude was cross-dressing and wearing fake boobies and the whole nine. One photo claims that he shared with the women features him wearing pink hot pants and a flesh-colored skin-tight suit with aforementioned fake boobies. He also appeared to have put balloons in his shirt to comically mimic the oversized lopsided breasts. Now, so he made a lot of money in the insurance industry, allegedly, and he sent women that he met in this fetish community $25,000 via Cash App and PayPal as he admired their over-the-top images.
What the hell?
Yeah, so representatives for Kristi Noem, who was a part of the Trump administration, says
U.S.
that
Secretary
she's
of Homeland
devastated.
Security. What are we doing here?
Yeah,
right.
She said that the family was blindsided by the allegations, and now she's asking for privacy and prayers. Girl.
Oh, now really?
Yeah, after all the hell you done brought on these people. No, ain't nobody praying for you. No,
She should
deal
have
with
knew
your
something
freaky
wrong with
weird
him.
husband.
Yeah, she should have knew something was wrong with him when he did that split at Thanksgiving dinner. With his hands in the air, with no hands down, hands in the air, did a split. Yeah, she should have. They should have knew then.
Yeah. Women ain't mad that he sent that $25,000 to the Cash App.
Right.
Yeah, so not.
Right.
He can do all kind of splits. They don't care.
Them the ones always worried about what other folks doing in their bedroom, but they be the biggest freaks out there.
Exactly.
Oh yeah.
All them, they all got these freaky, perverted lifestyles, but they trying to
secure the border, girl. Secure
who can
your
get
house.
married and who should be together
Right.
and all this and that. Man, if y'all
Epstein
don't sit
files.
y'all
Epstein files.
Exactly.
hypocritical.
One girl wanted me to make love to her with some little Darryl glasses on. I killed her. I was like, leave me alone. I'm killing. Let's see where your boy at. Black Tony, what's going on?
Shit, I can't talk loud because my new girl in there sleep. We at the hotel. We on the run. I'm not even gonna lie, sir.
Bro,
I'm not even gonna lie. I don't know when I'm coming back. So I'm sprung, boy. I'm in love, boy.
What?
I done met me a little shouty boy so bad, boy.
Black Tony,
Black
Tony, you don't never be in your feelings, man. And
I'm talking about shouty got me turned on, boy.
You calling in, you choosing a chick over your job?
Oh, did what crazy about it though, shouty. She got me, man. We wearing mega hat, boy.
Wait a minute, turn that up, Black Tony. Let me hear what you're playing.
Shouty got me wearing a mango hat, boy. We trying to make Shouty love Trump, and I love her, boy. She bad too, boy.
Wait a minute, bring it down a little bit.
She in trouble right now, Shouty. We got to run. She said we got to keep moving.
Why you wearing a MAGA hat, man?
Cause man, it's this girl, Shouty. She so bad. Cause I ain't never met no chick like this, boy.
How she look?
You know, I done had some chick before, but I ain't never had nothing like this, boy. She little short. She real short, but she fine, though, boy.
She got you wearing a MAGA hat, and she short. Yeah.
Man, Shouty, I ain't never dated no chick with that curly, wavy hair like that. She got that curly, wavy hair, boy. I'm talking about got the baby hair slick down in the front, boy. She chocolate, too, boy. She look brown skin, look like a little Indian type chick, boy.
Oh,
hell
man.
yeah,
So
boy. She fine, boy.
So what?
I'm talking about
you put
Shouty,
up on
man.
that? And y'all, so where y'all at?
We had a little hideaway spot right now because she said she under pressure right now. She said she got pressure right now.
Well, what does she do for a living? What she do for a living?
I mean, she say she sing and she's in a little group.
Yep.
That's all she told me. She said, "Baby, I'm in this little group. I sing, and that's all you need to know." I said, "That's all I need to know, baby. We're gonna make America great again, son. We're gonna do this." She gave me a little mango hat. She got a little mango hat. And she pulled her hair back in a little ponytail, but her hair long and black and shiny, but
Ooh.
I'm talking about shorty bad, boy. I ain't never met no chick with a sit pad, boy.
Oh, and what songs they sing? Like, did they play her music on the radio?
You ever heard this song called Waterfall?
Waterfall.
Wait.
Yeah.
She had a song called Waterfall. She got a song called, she said, what the other song is? What about your?
Come on.
Sing it. How it go?
She said, but she played a little bit for me. She said, what about your friend and to let you down and to be around? I don't want to give too much away, shout it. I don't want folks to know who I'm kicking it with. But right now,
too late.
We at this little Super 8, boy. I don't think I'm never coming back.
Let me ask another question. Do she own a popular restaurant?
She own a popular restaurant? Oh, yo. It's almost like Applebee's, shout it. It's almost like an Applebee's, but not quite. They got the same kind of food like Applebee's. So I'm talking too much. I'm going to go stop.
Gary has the tea and the clue of the day. What up, Gary?
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, America. Good morning to you. It's Wednesday, a beautiful, beautiful day in the neighborhood. And here's what's happening in celebrity news, y'all. The Game, y'all, is speaking out and he's saying some things. Ricky, a lot of people women are feeling really offended by it. And we haven't heard the Game say nothing in a while. But, honey, he's speaking out and he went out on social media and he said to women, he said that you women with these cheap bank robber wigs be killing me. He say, I either set it off or take it off.
Bank robber wigs.
Set it off. Either set it off.
That's very offensive. How can he say that? These wigs cost money nowadays.
But everybody don't pay good money for this, though. It's different when you pay good money and you get it put on right and it look right. But when it don't, you could look like a set it off wig.
Oh my God!
You shouldn't come out the house like that, ladies.
Yeah.
Oh my God!
I can't wear them. That's how I look.
Yeah.
What you say, Alfred? You wear
I
one?
can't wear wigs because that's how I look. It looks like a grandma wig. It doesn't matter what. Hey, just look bad on me.
Yeah, but your hair don't look good neither sometimes.
Thank you.
Gotta get you
Whoa, Gary.
Shots fired.
Keep your hair like Sherelle.
Well, yeah.
From the Saturday Love video, boy, them wigs be hidden now.
Yes, Lord. Well, honey, but he said set them off or take them off. So we're going to see how that happens.
Yeah, it'd be hard because when the chick lay her head on your chest, them wigs be feeling like Easter basket growers.
True story, dog.
Yeah, you don't be wanting that and they get tangled up in your chest hair. So.
My Lord, honey.
Take the wig off.
Itchy.
Yeah.
Yeah, they real itchy. Yep. Depends on if you buy them from Sally's, those ones itchy.
Well, I don't think we work with anybody that wear wigs. Do we work with anybody that wear wigs?
Take that wig off and look like Cleo from Set It Off.
Tell you, boy.
You're supposed to have
Back in the day, them wigs came with a chin strap.
That right
there. Had them bike wigs and them Rydell wigs, them helmets.
Well, moving on, honey. In other celebrity news, y'all, Brandy is back, y'all. We know she recently received her star on the Walk of Fame. Well, now Brandy, y'all, is confirming, y'all, old rumors, honey, of dating boys to men, Mr. Wanye Morris. Now, they're saying, y'all, that Brandy, 47, is confirming, y'all, a year-long rumor claiming, y'all, that she dated boys to men star Wanye Morris, 52, when she was 16 and he was 22. Now, they're saying for years, Wanye has denied dating an underage Brandy, claiming out that they fell in love after she became 18. Now, in her new memoir, Phases, the R&B superstar opened up about Wanye being her first. Now, Brandy said, y'all, that the age gap relationship has haunted and left her scarred. Now, the Grammy-winning singer further admitted how she now feels that he took advantage of her youth and naivety. How you say it? Nativity or naivety?
Naivete.
Naivete. All right for naivete. And here's how that went.
Brandy and I were friends in the beginning. Her mother and reached out to me, as well as my manager reached out to Brandy because Brandy was a big fan of mine. I was young at the time. I wasn't 30 nothing. You know what I'm saying? So don't get it twisted. So what happened is we actually, she became kind of like my little protege. You know what I mean? So Brandy and I were really, really close. Once she turned of age, we had been hanging around each other so much. We've been hanging around each other so much that there became to be some sort of connection, an intimate connection. We actually fell in love. Now, we were young. That's what happens. You're young and you fall in love. There's no lie going on here. You can ask Brandy. She will tell you the same story. Relax on what you think because I know because I lived it. And so did Brandy.
Now, this tape
When was this?
In 2020. Now, this tape was taped in 2020, and you do know when you put stuff out in the universe, it don't go away. So this tape is coming back.
Well,
so
he
it's kind
said
of,
he said she turned 18.
Mm-hmm.
So she was grown then, right?
Well, I mean, 18 is still not grown to some people. I think you got to be 20 to be grown, but I graduated at 16.
Well.
But, but she said 16.
Wrong.
The way you mess with that word, well, don't you ever tell nobody you graduated.
Somebody graduated middle school.
You know, all this was 19, damn near 20 when you was in the 12th grade. Because we couldn't get that math together. Me, you, and Alfred. None of us passed none of that math. We had to cheat. Don't do that.
Maybe 17. But anyway, but he's speaking out there saying what was. So, she said he took advantage of her, allegedly. But, but he's saying something different. But nevertheless, Brandy's book, Faces, is out on shelves today. So go out and get her book. And I'm sure everything you need to know will definitely be in that book. All right, and my final quick for free story, they're saying that Sean Diddy Combs is set to get out of prison sooner than expected. Now, according to the Federal Bureau of Prisons, the music mogul's projected release date, has been moved from April the 25th, 2028 to April the 15th, 2028. Y'all cutting another 10 days off his sentence, y'all. So he got 10 extra days, honey, they cut off. So congratulations to Diddy, y'all. So if you're around in 2028, April the 25th, April the 15th, Diddy will be arriving from the pen, y'all. So, honey, just save your cigarette money. What they do in prison, they get y'all cigarette money, Brent?
I remember I went to jail one time, boy, and that damn Burger King was right across the street from the Birmingham City Jail. Because that'd be like, what was the first thing? Man, listen, the minute we walked out that door, it took me straight to that damn Burger King. Boy, I got me 2 Whoppers, some onion rings. It tore my stomach up, but hey, it was good.
Oh, that matter, dog.
They'd be like, Gary, what did you eat when you got out of jail? What they give you when you was in jail?
They gave me some, not honeycomb, the ones that don't have no sugar.
Cheerios.
They gave me 2 boxes of Cheerios, honey, and then after I had to come straight to work, Shirley brought me straight to the station. So I didn't really have a real good meal, but I ate my Cheerios, though, honey.
They gave y'all some Cheerios in jail.
They gave me some Cheerios, baby. They had no sugar on them. They gave me 2 boxes when they found out who I was. So the guy said, I'll give you 2 boxes. And he gave me 2 boxes. Honey.
Oh, they had them in a little box, not the little bowl.
They had them in a little box. So
they gave you some 2% milk?
Some damn 2% milk. I'm like, I don't drink it, but I drank it that day. I like whole milk. I drank that. So, at least it wasn't powder milk. So
Powder milk.
The color today, y'all, is Crystal Ross. On the high, you say Crystal Ross. On the low, you say pink.
Powder milk. Canned milk.
MJ Collier on with us this morning. Dr. Collier, good morning. We happy to have you.
Good morning, Ricky. Rocky, Special K, Gary with the T, Alfredas, and the Brat. And thank you, Ricky, once again for the opportunity to bring healthcare information to the listeners of the Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Ricky, April is National Minority Health Month, and today is National Walking Day. So that is a great combination. The latest science news notes that being physically active, even 3 days a week, is the key to better health. An approach to physical activity, getting in 150 minutes of moderate to vigorous activity over a few days a week, improved health and lowered the risk of death. Walking is one of the most versatile forms of exercise. You can fit it in anywhere, anytime, morning, noon, or night, and almost anyone can walk for exercise. So why is walking the most popular form of exercise? Research has shown that walking at a lively pace, that's about 3 to 5 miles per hour, is good for you. You think better, you feel better, you sleep better, you reduce your risk of serious diseases like heart disease, stroke, diabetes, and even several forms of cancer. You improve your blood pressure, lower your blood sugar and your blood cholesterol levels. You increase your energy and your stamina. You improve your mental health and emotional well-being and reduce your risk of dementia. Boost bone strength and reduce your risk of osteoporosis. And last but not least, you can prevent and control your weight, reducing weight gain. If 150 minutes seems like a lot, remember that even short activity sessions can be added up over the week to reach this goal. You can build physical activity into your workday to be less sedentary and get more exercise. Walking, alternate sitting with standing while you're at your desk, taking active breaks from when you're at the computer, and sneaking in mini workouts at your desk. Rick, I noticed that most of the time when in the studio, you're standing when you're talking, so you're getting good exercise in. And you're following that advice.
Man,
these are just go ahead.
Yeah, I just needed one level high because they're going up and down the steps now. Okay, I hear you, but you don't understand the damn children upstairs and them running and stuff and Grayson and they won't sit down. So I'm finna keep everybody on the same level. I don't like going up. It's too many steps. I'm tired now.
Well, get your elevator, Ricky.
Right.
You
right.
don't want
Brad,
ranch house.
Hey, turn the music down. Hey, Dr. Collier.
Yes.
Brat got an elevator in her house that look like something on Star Trek. Gary, you been over there?
It's a transporter.
Yeah, I've been to the mansion.
It's clear all the way around.
Yes.
It's just amazing. And it gets up and down.
Her mama came downstairs and got the baby and went and disappeared through some smoke. like Beyonce was going off stage saying good night, like when Diana Ross flew off in the helicopter. And then she be trying to be nonchalant about it, you know. But go ahead. I just wanted to tell y'all that.
You can build physical activity in your workday at any time. The ideal workout schedule: Monday and Tuesday workout, Wednesday to rest, relax, restore, and recuperate. Then Thursday and Friday workouts. On the weekends, whatever your usual activities are: housework, yard work, tennis, golf, pickleball, etc. I know you like to work in your yard, particularly on your garden. So that's a very good activity to do on the weekend. So there you have it, Ricky. Let's take calls from the listeners.
Let's do it. You on with Dr. Collier. Good morning.
My question is, Dr. Collier, what do you recommend for someone with Crohn's disease who's on the Remicade regimen every 8 weeks? In addition to that, what do you recommend?
Okay, that is a great regimen. That is a biologic, and it's been a great benefit for people with Crohn's because it calms down the immune response, which is causing it. That is an autoimmune disease. But probiotics, changing your gut biome, is absolutely key. So you need to be taking a probiotic. The unit of measure for the bacteria is colony-forming units, or CFUs. Each one needs to be in the billions with a B, not millions, and you need to have a minimum of 3 various colonies. Some of the more popular over-the-counter probiotics only have 1 bacteria colony, and that's putting all your eggs in one basket. You want to get one that's got multiple colonies. My Lipobiotic product has 7 different colonies with each in the billions of colony-forming units, and that would be a good supplement for you.
All right, y'all with Dr. Collier. Good morning.
Yes, I'm a 30-something-year-old African-American woman and got diagnosed with MS. And there's so many infusions out here. What is his recommendation?
MS is a challenge, and thank goodness, there are newer medications for it as well. They have infusions, but they also have oral medications that are just as or even more effective. So you need to see which one works for you, and that's the thing. Everybody with MS has one that they seem to respond to better, but that depends on the person and the personality. So that needs to be evaluated. Also, confirm the diagnosis of MS. My personal opinion is that doctors are overdiagnosing MS. You get some neurological symptoms, and then they look for various things, and when they don't find anything, they give you a hoop skirt diagnosis. I say hoop skirt. That's like the old Gone with the Wind days, the big skirt that covers everything. So they'll say, oh, this must be MS. And so they really haven't confirmed the diagnosis. So I would get a second and possibly even a third opinion specifically confirming that you have MS. Then, again, some of the biologics that are available, they were only infusion, but now they have oral versions of several of those medications. That makes it easy. You don't have to go to an infusion center, and you can just take those medications on a daily basis and improve your symptomatology.
All right, that's a good question. You're on with Dr. Collier. Good morning.
Yeah, Doctor, question is about the foaming in the urine. I know that's a popular thing now. I currently being treated for diabetes, and I was wondering if that a cause of the medication, or how do you resolve that to make sure you don't have any issues in the near future?
That is the greatest question of all time, because I am getting every other patient that walks in my office is bringing me the story about having foamy urine. And I had one gentleman even bring me a video of himself urinating and saying, look how foamy my urine is.
And I said, guess what? It's been that way all your life. I don't know what is going on with this internet phenomenon, but that is just a story that has no scientific basis. Everybody's urine is foamy. It's supposed to be. So when you look in the toilet and you see it, I don't know what cure for this they're promoting, but whatever it is, this is a normal and natural phenomenon. The key thing about it is just making sure you drink plenty of water. When you urinate, the byproducts, urine is toxins, is bad things that have been eliminated from your body. So it's supposed to be that way. A foamy urine is not a diagnostic symptom of anything that's wrong. So please, please, please stop getting your information from the internet about health care. Listen to Dr. Collier on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show, because this question, every day, I'm now having to spend 10 minutes debunking this mythology that foamy urine is a diagnosis and it's a problem, and you need to do something about it. Just drink your 8 glasses of water per day and your urine will be fine.
Well, mine was blowing bubbles this morning, so Dr. Carter, I ain't know what. I mean, they were going up in the air. You would have thought the Lawrence Welk show was going off the way I peed in there this morning, and the bubbles coming off. Anybody want to talk to Dr. MJ Collier? You can get out of 866-9 Rickey 866-9RICKEY. Call me now. Rickey Smiley Morning Show. We got the one and only Dr. MJ Collier on with us this morning. We are always happy to have you every Wednesday. Let's go straight to the phones. You're on with Dr. Collier. Good morning.
So I have a slight allergy to shellfish. Sometimes I'm noticing like crabs, shrimp, and lobsters specifically. I wanted to try sea moss, but I was also asked by the person that if I had an allergy to shellfish, because sea moss contains sulfur, I'm assuming. And I wanted to know what could I take in supplements of sea moss.
Okay, instead of the sea moss, because if you have an allergy, you have an allergy, and your reaction can be mild, it can be moderate, it can be severe. And it can change at any point. You can eat it and just get a little scratchy throat and break out in a rash, or you can eat it and all of a sudden you can't breathe because your airway shuts down. So you need to avoid those types of products, including omega-3 fish oil. You need to try another type of oil like flaxseed oil, which is omega-3, and then black seed oil will be good instead of the sea moss. Those are things that I'd recommend and that would give you the benefits that you like. So again, the other things Dr. Collier recommends my vitamin D at 5,000 international units per day, omega-3 fish, I'm sorry, not omega-3 for you, but the flaxseed oil, and probiotics. Probiotics will change your gut biome and alter your allergic response to even the seafood. If you take probiotics for about 3 months, you might find that you can tolerate the seafood with no problem.
Ooh, I'm glad you answered that, because I thought she said she had crabs and lobsters.
Okay, we're not going to do that.
No, that thing threw me off for a second. Listen, am I hearing this right?
Not going to do it.
All right, let's go. You're on with Dr. Collier. Good morning.
I have daughters that have been diagnosed with hypermobility, and I have it as well. And they have not officially been diagnosed with Ehlers-Danlos, but my question is there any type of supplement or things that they can take to help aid in the pain that they have, like with their knees and elbows and the rest of their joints? They have just basically told them to go to physical therapy, and that's basically, and I'm just wondering if there's something else that they could be doing proactive to help with that.
Well, absolutely. The problem with all the joint pain is inflammation, so they need to be taking some anti-inflammatories. Again, the things that I really like, vitamin D is the body's natural anti-inflammatory. They can take that at virtually any age. And then omega-3 fish oil, which kind of oils the joints and calms down inflammation as well. And then natural anti-inflammatory supplements that you can put in their diet, like turmeric or curcumin. Those will be things that you can add, because this is a chronic disease process, and the inflammation ultimately does permanent damage to the joints. So you want to make sure that you're keeping that inflammation calm. Some of the newer biologic therapies that calm down inflammation might be a consideration as well, depending upon their age. Some of them go down to age 12. So that would be something that you need to get a discussion with the rheumatologist to make sure that they're being optimally treated and that those options are being offered to them. Oftentimes, either pediatrician who may be treating it is not really aware of the disease state and what to do. If they are older and they're just young adults, then they need to have a doctor that knows about these types of disease processes. And again, the rheumatologist would be the first person that I would consult in reference to that.
All right, y'all, with Dr. Collier. Good morning.
My question is, I have stage 3 congestive heart failure as well as stage 3B chronic kidney disease. And I know that they say that you're supposed to drink water to keep your kidneys clean, flush. But I'm also on a 48-ounce water restriction. So how do I go about handling that?
Okay, so you got the perfect storm here because you need to drink the water to keep your kidneys functioning. But if you overdrink the water, then it's going to affect the congestive heart failure. So your diuretic therapy, the medications that you're taking, you're probably on Lasix. Another one that you could be on is spironolactone. Those therapies need to be optimized so that you can improve your water therapy. That will help improve your kidney function, which will extract more fluid and help with the congestive heart failure. So this is going to require a team effort. You need a good quarterback, a good primary care physician who can help coordinate these activities with your cardiologist who's treating the heart failure and the nephrologist. And those two doctors need to be talking to each other so they're not using conflicting and contrasting therapies, because one doctor telling you not to drink water and you need to drink water. So they need to optimize, again, the diuresis, the medications that make you urinate to take off the water so that your kidneys are working. As long as that is happening, you won't get excess water and building up. So the cardiologist is doing what he normally does for congestive heart failure. The nephrologist is doing what he normally does for kidney failure, but they may not be communicating with each other effectively, and they need to do that to optimize your situation.
All right, Dr. Collier, let everybody know how you could be reached, and we always appreciate you.
And we are always appreciated and glad to be here, Rickey Smiley. You know that I am available on all social media at AskDrMJ. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, Ask Dr. MJ, where you also have the Rickey Smiley podcast on his YouTube channel, where we have hundreds of videos on various healthcare topics. Don't believe me? Just watch. And go to my official website, lipodrops.com, where you'll find information on various supplements like vitamin D3 for strong bones, omega-3 fish oil for joint health and inflammation, and probiotics to control allergy symptoms, optimize your health and immune status. Lipodrops.com. Follow me at Ask Dr. MJ on all social media platforms. And remember, these are the opinions of Dr. MJ Collier, not those of Rickey Smiley, the Rickey Smiley Morning Show cast, or its production crew.
Fix it, Jesus. Fix it, Jesus.
Comedian Rita, Brent.
All right, y'all, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Hey, it is about that time for Fix It Jesus. Ladies and gentlemen, man, this lady is a member of Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated, graduate of the Jackson State University. And listen here, man, she played the drums, stand-up comedian. I mean, she do it all. The one and only. The one and only. Rita Brent, y'all.
What's up?
What up, Rita?
What's up, Ricky? What's up, man? So I've been listening to y'all all week. You know, we need Jesus to fix it. The whole world has been talking about chili. We ain't talking about the baby back ribs. I heard, Black Tony, little situation. But Ricky, you said something. I agree with what you said earlier this week. You said she just need to own it. If that's what she is, that's what she been doing. She just need to own it. And listen, what better way to do that than with a song? She been creeping anyway. So, let's just get it all out in the open. All right. Hit Dave.
Mega, 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 love. Yeah. Mega, 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 love. Yeah. I was reposting on Instagram because I thought nobody would see. Yeah. Undercover mega, yeah, that's me. Because I know I cannot be free. Yeah. Yeah, I dated Usher. He was too brown for me. Now I got a man who is pink. Yeah. Now y'all done found me out, trying to take me down and eat me up like a bowl of chili. You know I had to sneak. Yeah, donate it on the download. You nosy weren't supposed to know. Yeah, I creep. Yeah, you like me, but I don't like you. But I still want you to come to my show. I had to sneak. Mega, mega, mega love. Yeah. Mega, mega, mega love. Yeah. Mega, mega, mega love. Yeah. Mega, mega, mega love.
they can find this song?
You can find it on all my social media at Rita Brent Comedy. RITABRENT Comedy. Just come on out the Mega Closet. Just own it. That's how I agree with you, Rick.
Mega.
Rita B.
Your song, Rickey Smiley Morning Show coming up.
News headlines.
Entertainment. Sports. It's the front page on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Front page right here. What up, Alfredas?
What up, Ricky? It's Wednesday, April 1st. Here's what's going on in the news. A lot happening in the courts this week, and it's all pointing to some major decisions shaping the country right now. First up, the Supreme Court struck down Colorado's ban on conversion therapy for LGBTQ youth. The court sided with a Christian therapist, saying the ban violates free speech. Justice Ketanji Brown Jackson was the lone dissenter. The Supreme Court is also looking at birthright citizenship. Justices are hearing arguments over President Trump's plan to end automatic citizenship for some children born in the U.S. Opponents say that clearly violates the 14th Amendment. But the Trump administration argues the amendment was not meant to apply as broadly as it does today. But here's where it gets interesting. Trump's own mother was not born in the U.S. Neither were either set of grandparents. His paternal grandfather even came to the U.S. to avoid military service in Germany, and 4 out of 5 of his children were born to mothers not born in this country. In other court news, remember Donald Trump voted by mail last month, and his endorsed Republican still lost. Well, now he signed an executive order cracking down on mail-in voting. The order has Homeland Security create a national list of verified U.S. citizens, tells the U.S. Postal Service to only deliver absentee ballots to approved voters, and adds things like trackable barcodes and special envelopes. I bet you Trump wishes this legal battle he's dealing with in the lower courts was an April Fool's joke. A federal judge has blocked construction of his proposed $400 million White House ballroom, ruling it needs congressional approval, even if it's privately funded, because it's still the White House, not Trump Towers. Trump is already appealing. For info on these stories and more, go to RickySmileyMorningShow.com. Now, here's a look at sports.
Rock T, the sports genius, is in the building.
What's up, ladies and gentlemen? What's going down? All right, man. Shout out to LeBron James. Continue to break milestone records. He passes Kareem Abdul-Jabbar to become NBA's total wins leader at 1,229 total career wins as a player. The police say that Tiger Woods had 2 loose hydrocodone pills in his pocket at the time of his DUI arrest. Tiger also claimed that his cell phone and radio distracted him prior to his rollover crash that he had the other day in his vehicle, and he will be stepping away from golf for a little bit to seek treatment.
Let them give him a golf cart.
Yeah, just stay in the golf cart, dog.
Drive nothing. He tearing up all these damn cars. He need a Buick LeSabre.
Oh yeah,
I'm so tired. I'm talking about the whole junkyard full of damn cars he done towed up.
A big deuce and a quarter. That's what he needs.
Yeah, and let him go to Top Golf and give him some free drinks and some meals, and give him a golf cart, and don't put his ass in no more cars.
No
We
more.
barely making it with the cars we got. Damn, man.
Come on, man. Hey, man, shout out to Minnesota Timberwolves superstar Anthony Edwards. He missed the tip-off at the beginning of the game versus the Dallas Mavericks the other day. Everyone was wondering, where was Anthony Edwards? Like, he wasn't hurt. He wasn't injured. Did he take a day off? Let's find out what really happened.
What happened to you for the first minute of the game?
I was taking a
Oh.
yeah, but yeah, like I said, Mike held it down for me. Yeah.
What was it like just sitting out as long as you were there? Like, I mean,
Miserable, man. Yeah, I was miserable. Yeah, I was a little stressed out. I told him I was insecure when I came back.
You trying to do a layup and play with your stomach, with your stomach acting up like that?
Yeah, them bubble guts, dog. You got to handle his business.
Oh, look at here, that damn Burger King hair. You prairie dogging.
What is going on this morning?
That's a prairie dog.
I thought you was asking what is prairie dogging.
No, I wasn't.
That damn Burger King had your ass look like a baboon's ass.
Yeah, you clenched.
Wow.
You be clenched trying to get to the house.
Brat has anything.
Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot.
It's the BR18.
You ever had to walk with your butt clenched.
Yes, sir.
I'm telling you.
Boy,
Guys.
boy, one night I had to leave. I had to walk off stage one night, boy. I thought I was going to have to walk off stage. I said, I don't know how I'm going to do all these
Take them
jokes.
baby steps.
Was you on them tippy toes, dog?
Yeah, man. I just stood in one spot and put the mic in the stand and just talked. I said, no, I'm not finna do none of this running and laying down on stage because I already know what's finna happen. I'm talking about it was right down.
You know, Kevin Hart had it actually happen to him on stage.
Yeah, man. Y'all, you remember that show in Atlanta when I was on tour with Martin Lawrence, man?
Man, yeah.
Man, and Donnell Rollins went on stage and blew it up, Brett. Like he got a standing ovation at the damn Phillips Arena. I mean, the
Wow.
State Farm
now.
State Farm Arena, and I had to go next. Man,
Wow.
Man, when I came off stage, I went back there. Man, I was throwing up. Man, I was so damn doggone sick. I was so scared because I thought I was gonna bomb in Atlanta.
Right.
You can't bomb in Atlanta, and Chicago,
Can't bomb
and
in
Detroit.
Atlanta, Chicago, or that's right, or Detroit.
Your career, and all the bloggers,
over.
all the bloggers sitting on the first row, the second row,
Waiting.
the third row. You see everybody just wait. Like, how the hell you gonna follow that? Or whatever. And then, man, I went backstage, man. Boy, that toilet said, man, come on, man. Come on, man. Rick, gone.
When I finished, that toilet got up and walked away.
Toilet got up and walked out.
Said I quit.
Oh, my God.
I ain't even do a meet and greet that night. I felt so uncomfortable. Use all the toilet paper. I ain't have no wet wipes. I was naked. I was running back and forth to the sink, trying to dab. Put the toilet tissue in the water and slide back over to the toilet. Don't want your feet to hit the floor, so you got your. Boy, it was awful.
That toilet
You
say,
know what?
What did the toilet say? Toilet say, come
toilet
on,
said,
man.
man,
No.
come on, Rick, man.
No.
Good morning, Brat.
Good morning, Alfredus. Good morning, everybody. I'm your girl, Brat Tat, and this is the Hot Spot. Let me let y'all know that prayers are up for Meg Thee Stallion because she was rushed to a New York City hospital last night after falling very ill during her Broadway show, Moulin Rouge, the musical. Now, it reportedly happened during last night's production. She started feeling very ill and was promptly transported to a local hospital where her symptoms are currently being evaluated, y'all. And I'll share additional updates as more information becomes available. But audience members at the show said via social media that the show started normal and Meg took the part in big numbers, but all of a sudden the show stopped and then she didn't come back out. So Meg made her Broadway debut in the show last week, starring as the Zidler in Moulin Rouge, the musical. So prayers go up for Meg Thee Stallion. We want to make sure she's okay because we love her. And that's it, y'all. We're going to wrap up the hot spot on that note. Yes. Oh, Lord.
I'm not trying to bring the show down, but I'm going to let everybody know, y'all need to brace yourself.
Too late.
Why?
Because Easter ain't the same because they done closed Payless.
My Lord.
Yeah. Really?
What that have to do with?
It has nothing to do with nothing.
I'm just saying.
Easter
Randy, I know I
ain't the
got
same
88
because
feet,
they
but
closed Payless.
Payless. It ain't the
Black
same.
community has never
What
recovered.
does that have to do with the hot
random.
spot?
It ain't the same.
Or
Nothing.
Meg Thee Stallion?
Nothing. We praying for Meg Thee Stallion, but
We are.
Easter coming up.
Oh,
and
it
it ain't the
is
same
coming
without
up.
Payless shoes.
So not, honey.
Now, you sleep on that tonight. More Rickey
Go
Smiley morning show.
to Florsham or whatever
coming
they
up.
call it.